Truth that Youth and Society is one for our presentation from the radio department of the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. You just listen to High School Special segment here on the program. So, Sheikh, welcome back to the program.
Yeah, welcome. We are back. We continue to see that our high school students, this is a perfect opportunity for them to come and showcase their talent. Every Saturday, listen to high school students presenting their news that are happening around their campuses. It's something that motivational or is encouraging. So we are also send our voices to other high school students to form part of the program also. This program is for the entire high school student across Liberia. So it should not only be limited to those of the students that always come in Saturday, like Fansa, like Ones. But you out there, if you want to form part of this program, high school special, you can also come to RCR compound here. You can meet any of us, DJ Writing, Elijah Zizi, Johnson GBARNTOLMAH, Herman Jarabin. You can meet us so that at least you can also form part of this program, High School Special.
Okay, so that's it here on Truth 96.1. So we will take a break with Orange Liberia. We'll come back, continue Youth and Society. We have already had our first guest here in studio. So we'll take a break with Orange Liberia. We'll come back, we'll go straight to all the discussions here on Youth and Society. So this break is necessary. Wow. International Boss, SMS, all right. Bundle has more boosts. Orange Fusion Bundle. Enjoy a mixture. And indeed, welcome back to the program, Youth and Society here on Truth 96.1. And just listen to a message from our proud sponsor, Orange Liberia. So, Sheikh, Orange Liberia is our proud sponsor.
Yeah.
And they're the best GSM company in Liberia.
We cannot absolutely forget about Orange Liberia because is a pack that's in progress.
Yeah.
They're also a proud sponsor to our programs here. So whenever we have any of our program, radio program, I always like to feature in Orange Liberia, so at least others that have not joined the Orange family, they can see it means to join the Orange family.
Yeah. So those of you who are out there and you don't have Orange SIM card, you have to purchase yourself an Orange SIM card to enjoy all of the services, the good services from Orange Liberia. They are the best GSM company when it comes to telecommunication in Liberia. So we are proud to be associated with the best GSM company. So we have now in studio our first set of guests. They are from the Professional Institute of Leadership Studies, and we have Ambassador Gerald T. Tito. He is the executive director of that institution, and we have he brought along with him all of individuals, so they will introduce themselves as we go along with this interview here on Truth 96.1. So I think we just if our RT people are ready, then we will go straight to our guest. I know, Ato, are you ready? I don't know if he's ready, so we'll go straight to our guest here on Truth 96.1. Youth and Society is the program. So so Gerald, welcome to the program. Welcome. So that's it. I think we'll take a break as our guests are getting ready. So we'll take Orange Liberia. We'll come back. We'll go to our guest. Sunny.
Huh?
Sunny.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't hear the news? Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more.
Gerald, good afternoon. Welcome to UPenn.
Good afternoon, Johnson, and good afternoon to Liberia and Painesville Lash. And always, thanks for having me on your platform. We are grateful to be here this afternoon and to share um, our knowledge with the young people of Painesville and Liberia Lash. Thank you.
I'm seeing beside you two beautiful ladies. You have the privilege to just introduce yourself.
Um, I'm Victoria L. Small.
You have to get by the okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm L. Victoria O. Small, a student of the University of Liberia and also attending the training program.
You are a student there. Okay. So the next person.
I am Arina Debutame, a graduate of the Dream School system and also attending the program.
Okay. So Gerald, would like you to just give us a brief history about this institution because the name sounds so strange. So we got to know a bit about it and so we can get started.
Yeah, so sometimes when you bring out names of programs, it sounds strange because it's the first time.
Okay.
As such, it's important because it's the first time. It's important to always come on the radio, and a lot of people will see your activities on Facebook, will read some of them to exactly hear the voice behind the dream, or to students who are actually part of the dream to know. So basically, the Professional Institute of Leadership Studies is a program aimed at addressing the gap of leadership in our country. And bridging that gap means you have to engage into training programs, training activities, and initiative to train young people or even older people who have interest into leadership and governance into our country. For far too long, right after the Civil War, Liberia have had a bigger, wider gap into leadership. And it is an open secret that many people will say Liberia have all of the policy, they have all of the bigger good documents on book, no implementation, and then we'll go as fast as saying there is no leader, to implement. There is no leader who have that chest, the political will to implement those policies that is on the book. And as often said that we have leadership deficit, and so that gap is what we, as professionals from the diplomatic background or leadership, for example, thought to bridge that gap in creating these top-notch programs to teach young people and for the future. Because you see, we in our present future, for example, we people say that, oh, the young people, they are not ready for leadership, they don't know leadership and X, Y, and Z. So we don't want other people into their own future to have such problem that we are facing now that we're trying to address presently. So we're trying to model them, make sure that they understand what leadership is, what governance is, so that when they get into their future, into a time where they get into public space to manage that space as a leader, and they're able, as much as possible, to apply those requisite leadership skills to where they sit as leader of an entity or government position, whatever they will find themselves in the future, so they can manage that space well.
So when this program been established, how long have been established in the country?
So the program, basically, the idea came about in 2023, 2022, 2023, when the immediate past government people we have actually taken an assessment, of some of the leadership gaps in our country, from other different administrations and so forth and so on. We thought to bring that now to its, for fulfillment. So the program actually was established in 2023. uh, the first cohort, the orientation of of this program that we have actually struggled over, put all of the working papers together. It will actually be kicking off with an orientation program on the 27th of this month at the Labrador Business Association office, and
Miliba,
and that's why
around
you
the Innovate
see
Junction.
I'm flanked by these two beautiful, exciting young
Yeah,
women.
so they are going to give us their own experiences.
Who will
So
basically
okay,
be at the program, and they are a student of that program. The program will run on a cohort basis.
okay.
So the first cohort will start May 11, and it will amaze you that we have had pretty close to 60 students who are actually, who can just wait, to be part of the training section because of the kind of trainers we are bringing to the program, their expertise, their experiences, their educational background actually enthuses them to even go much more further into the programs. It will also amaze you that the first cohort of this program is completely free of charge.
Okay.
And so it is aimed at making the women to understand or to come to the table that it is about time that women lead from the front, not the back.
So what's the process to be part of this cohort?
So to be part of the cohort is free, like I said, is free of charge.
Okay.
The program run from 10:30 to 12:30 every Saturday,
Okay.
every Saturday. So we have our online programs, our online platform. You just click the link and automatically drop into the chat room. If you can't find the link you can call my number. My number is on the flyers. It's always there. I will also announce it here, and then we'll just add you to the chat room, and automatically you are part of the cohort. The only thing you have to do is to get prepared and come to face the instructor to teach you, and train you in becoming that model leader that you want to be in the future.
Okay, so we are here together, Sheikh Sano and so before Sheikh is just coming I know before an individual come up with a solving a problem, there must be a gap that individual and also somewhere. So I want to know what did you see before establishing this program and this leadership program for females.
So there have been a lot of gaps in our country space,
Okay.
and from Manasselif government, for example, much more was not done for female appointments at a level of top level of government. President Weah came and tried much as possible to bridge that gap. President Waka is doing the same. So you will know that there's not much being done into that because we are still traditionally entrenched that females should always be to the back and they should not be, to the front of, to the front, and we should be the one making the decision for them. We say, those we need to close those gaps, and because we are all human beings, we all have the right under the Constitution to be what we should be, educationally. So I was telling some other group of students that because I went to the school and then I was trying to sell the idea to them, and one of the students asked me why only female. We can't allow female to be our leader. I said, no, we can't say that. I said, there are how many female students in the classroom? There were, let's say, 20 males and about 18 female, for example. So I
Okay.
said that just two students in between. So it means that when you and the female sit in class, you're computing.
Yeah.
You're scoring 90, she's scoring 89. She's scoring 80, she's competing with you. So why do you think she can be president for Liberia? We are also aiming that the leadership gap also at the national legislature, for example. That how many females at the national legislature? If you go to the lower house, there are just three or four. If my mama said me right. If you go to the upper house, there are three. There are three. That's Senator Kanga, Senator Boto Kane, and Faba Dabla. There are just three.
But at times, a female seems to be too afraid to come up in the at the forefront.
And so they are not afraid. It
Okay.
is because of their male counterparts. They're not afraid. They're trying as much as possible to be respectful, to be people who say, okay, our men can lead from the front. So this is where we come home and say, look, there's no more men leading from the front. Manaseli was the first female president of Liberia.
Okay.
Uh, Former president, Vice President Joel Howard Taylor, first female vice president of Liberia. At the upper house, we have Manakanga becoming the second female to be Senate pro tempore of the Liberian Senate. We want to have more Senate pro tempore being women at the national legislature. You see the leadership being applied that you know that when women in leadership, there are a lot of things can happen. Now, what will be happening that we can have a female, speaker? Why only male? They all contested. Why only male? So we also want to encourage them into leadership that you can contest. For another 2029, we can have any of the females contesting as a representative. They're not too young to lead.
Okay.
So we want to. There are a lot of gaps we have seen, and we're thinking that through our initiative, that more women will come out to join the program, so that we can bridge that gap into our country where we can have that gender balance of leadership in our country, and we can have policy that are on the board being implemented.
So check. Well,
Yeah, I'm Sheikh Sano. I'm co-host of this program, Youth and Society. I have two concerns. The first one has to do with the direction of the program, and the second one has to do with who are the students that are supposed to fit in this program. Is it only the high school student or limited to university students? So I want you to address that.
Thank you. So the first question is that the duration. The program run on a cohort basis every Saturday. So for instance, the first cohort run for 4 Saturdays.
okay.
So if the month have 5 Saturdays, the program will run for an intensive training every Saturday, 5 Saturdays in a month. And then after that Saturday, you go to the next cohort for after graduation, then you get registered for the next cohort. So it run on and on and on and on until where we get to the school to where we actually want it to be, so it can be that professional studies for leadership alone in Liberia.
Okay.
And then the second one has to do with what is only for high school students. Yes, it is not only for high school students. It is for students. It's for people who are also, out of high school, people who are in university. Mind you, we have people in the university that are doing geologists. They are not doing public administration. They are not doing leadership studies. And so they have interest in becoming, ahead of the.
Okay, Minister.
Okay. Okay, so we just sit and listen to the beautiful ladies. So we just sitting and saw the I don't know your name, but just nodding your head, just nodding your head as it speaks about women in leadership, just nodding your head, and I'm glad that you are agreeing. So just give it your experience. Okay. Wow. You the queen. Oh. Okay. Wow. How many boys? Jesus. Okay. Now no action. Okay. 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 But at time when we go to school, there are too many boys there that probably they won't do. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 Okay, so that's here for you. Okay. I don't know.
Well, go ahead.
I don't know. Ask that question again.
No, what you mean is that
Uh, anyway, I'm not tested it, so maybe for here I'm going to test it. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. I tell you. Uh, okay. So that's it. So Gerald, thank you very much for bringing the, getting us. We do.
Yeah, but
Yeah, very, very good. Yeah.
Johnson,
Yeah.
what I understand
Section,
from
I
the
swear, the
conversation
topic
is,
is too interesting.
our women, they're accepting that men will always take a lead,
The
and then they will always be as a helper. But the fact of the matter is, they should not be seated at the back.
Yeah, we're at the back.
They are
At
not
least,
contributing.
usually you say sabasa, sabasa. Uh, okay. Wow.
Yeah,
And all the people making when you go home, you gotta take a bus.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
That's what you think. Man. Mm.
Then when he go back, he will do it, and then when you ask him, say, I put toss in it, I added this, so or not just this, or not just that. But the fight remain constant that it was because of her. But the main focus here is you guys will always be our head. Biblically, it's written that you guys will be our head, but then you should always know that we all too are there too. We all there are giving you the support. So you cannot just run forward, you cannot just put her in the back. So I can always take this like you always tell females that the statement for every being every successful man,
Mhm.
there is a strong woman is absolutely wrong. It should be beside every successful man.
Okay, so it's on the program Youth and Society, and this topic is actually interesting. So I think that there are people listening. I think we got to open the lines as we go on, so that people can ask the questions, and we
But before
have
you
the
go,
female call. So
before
the
you go
numbers
to
are
the
zero
line,
seven seven five 136 874 075 13 68 74 and
0770044921 0770044921.
so, Ambassador, you talked about the female, but I want to ask why only female in case the males are expressing interest into this program. What would be their position?
so basically the program it has stages,
Okay,
and this stage is for the female. So we have the female leadership training, and then we have another program for the male that will come up later within the same leadership status program.
okay,
So we are designing another program. I don't know whether I should like the cat or the bag
yeah,
now.
you can do that.
Another program for male, because you see, when you go to junction, the people we see at ERW junction that loading car are all men, no woman that loading car. So those people,
Like, I read it, I'm not he for she guy. Oh,
many of our men are suffering in that regard,
okay,
and we call them at-risk young people. For me, I don't call them at-risk young people. You know what I call them? I call them the risk.
Hmm.
They are the risk. Those are the people that are at risk are people, our young boys, our young men that are in the federal high schools that are coming from school and take their pens and put it under their butt. Sorry to say my expression on the radio. And take their trousers and put it way to their knees.
Oh,
And these are people that are at risk of getting to that risk where other people are already in.
Oh, okay.
So we are designing a program where it will be exclusively for male students or male who will actually come to the program to learn not to get to that risk, how to bridge the gap, how to mitigate that threat of them getting to that risk, right? So let's say, for example, I am at risk already. I am at risk. A loading car, I can steal, I can hijack bag, I can put left to your side. We saw the incident on the Bonneville Junction, Bonneville, one of the places where
Yeah, that
the guys killed
the
the
lady.
girl for her bed.
Yeah.
Right. It's a very terrible situation. Very, very terrible. And I think it's about time that the government can wake up to those issues to talk about them. A female vulnerable coming from work, come from a hospital or school, whatever the case is, and you just wake up from there and kill her for no reason. How many dollars in that bag so much that you want? You know what I'm saying? So those young people that are in the street that are having a knife, the artisanal weapon, and all the other bad objects to harm people to take their bag from them, those guys are the risk. They are the risk that we're trying to prevent in the future, a month or two from now, that we'll try to tell our other young boys that you can't cross the red line. There is a red line between you and these people, and it is the responsibility of the government to take care of those ones that are already the risk.
Okay.
It is our responsibility as civil society people to design program, call for help from the international community, call for help for other NGOs and other philanthropist groups to help us to train those people who are at risk, who are at the verge of getting to that risk. Do you know that many of our young people, when they come from school on Friday, go to the clubs, they go drink liquor,
Well,
they drink liquor,
have you
and people.
conducted that
Yeah,
assessment?
yeah. I've
Okay.
done a lot of assessment. I'm a sociologist. I've got my first degree in sociology. In sociology, so I go to the club. I go to places to go sit and watch.
So what do you think is the reason behind that?
The reason is training
Okay.
opportunities. We talk about parental
You mean
training.
is that provided?
It's not provided. What the schools are doing now is they're just going to teach. Some of them they're just teaching people. They're just teaching geographies and saving, teaching about Ghana Empire, teaching about. They're not teaching issues that has to do with present day reality. We just hope maybe today is a different topic. We're talking about leadership sets for women, but we hope the Ministry of Education can think that we need to take out this history thing that how to do a Ghana Empire, Malay Empire. It's not helping us. It's not helping us. They're not teaching us Ghana Empire, Malay Empire, teaching us
But we have to learn about the empire, the past.
history. Teach the present day reality that are spoiling our children. Put the present day reality into the national curriculum. Make it a basis of them to learn what is it. Do you know that the principal for here we still running behind students? I was in third grade, Leo Sampson. He used to literally run behind his students in Oro, take them from in the street. The student who graduated from here will tell you, I got the training from him.
Okay.
How many of our principals are doing it? Let's look at PCS. How many principals, how many teachers get into the street to make sure that the students go home? Right after school, they just bring the bed, open the gate wide like a floodgate. Everybody gets outside and people go to where they want to go. No supervision. No supervision. For whom? Parents, no supervision. Some of the parents, no supervision. They don't check the children's notes. They don't do anything. As far as they concern, the child is in 12 grade, he ever his own low. So they don't know what the children bring home. They don't know what they don't bring home. They don't know what the children carry to school. They don't know anything. So there are a lot of risk factors within the society presently.
Okay.
It is a government responsibility to take it on that risk that is already there. It is our responsibility as civil society institutions around Liberia to find programs like what we are coming up with to train young people from high school. From 10th grade, we'll go as far as 9th grade. From 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, so that we can model them, so that when they leave from high school, they can become better people.
Okay.
In this country, our government allows students to wear uniforms. I'm saying it, our government, I know what I'm saying, and I have the facts. Our government allows students, they are lying the King Juice shops. They are lying the proliferations of people in this country to open King Juice shops just everywhere. I'm talking about entertainment center, me, I call it King Juice shop. If you go around any other boulevard, go to the boulevard, go to SKD Boulevard, you got hundreds of shops, hundreds of liquor shops. Go GSA Junction from GSA Junction straight GSA Junction, we have social Kinju shop, entertainment centers all over the place. No regulations. Our students take out their uniform, they put it in the pocket, they put it in the bed, they sit down, and they will take 200-300 and buy liquor, and the bartender will sell it to them. They will buy stuff, they will buy any kind of liquor they want to buy, they will give it to the student, will drink it, they will go outside and go do something different.
Probably they are done on age again. That's why.
In other institutions, in other countries, you can show your ID. In America, when you're 18 years, you can buy a gun. In America, when you're 18 years, you can buy a gun, you can own a gun or rifle. But before you buy that gun, you can show your ID. Because they want to authenticate your age to know whether you're actually 18 years old to handle that situation.
Okay, so you want to add up? We got to see you.
Johnson, can we announce a number if people out there want to participate?
Yeah, you can announce a number.
0770044921, 0770044921. If you want to participate in the program, this is a number that you can call in 0770044921.
You gonna add up?
So basically, what he was saying is this, right? I've been wanting to talk something on this, right? I started in school. To be fair, I must admit, my high school I graduated from, they did extremely well for me. But then one of the factors that affect you is that.
Let me hold you there. We have a caller here. Caller. Hello. Can you bring your.
Get away from your monitor, please.
Yes. Hello? Yeah, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, like what is that of just not of the Bible? I don't know the
Okay.
So all shall put up to that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So go ahead.
So we are in a place where in our constitution is there saying that we should learn the history of
Yeah, I'm not calling. Hello?
Sorry that we
Caller, what's the name and where are you calling from?
Where from where?
You are calling from where?
Okay.
Johnson,
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contributions. 0770044921, 0770044921. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so can I just say something to what you were saying, Jen, the previous caller?
Mhm.
So I'm an architecture student, right, in the University of Liberia. There is a course in architecture called urban planning, and we found out that the LRA, the architecture company or firm in Liberia, is giving letting or access to people that are building structure anywhere they can build. You see, school, church, hospital. There are certain places that are supposed to be built, and you don't have the entertainment center around there. You don't have marketplace there. It should be in an environment that is so peaceful and quiet. But nowadays, you find out that once I have a land, I build a school, I got connection to maybe Ministry of Education, and then I got connection to the place there. I get my document, I can build an institution, I can run. But it's not healthy. It's against principle and against rules of architecture. But you find out that even our LRA or our LIA that's supposed to be helping us to do that, they don't have interest in it. As far as they're concerned, maybe this person got a lesson, so it's not my business, but it's not healthy for us.
Okay.
So when you're talking about school, you should know where in you can place a school.
All right. So we have a caller here. Hello.
Yeah,
Your name?
what's your name and where you calling from?
You say who? Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to sit on the old mat to plant a new mother.
How long was it now?
How
Oh man,
long? It,
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
it's so frustrating to see that we go in depth.
Hello, hello,
Okay.
hello. We have another caller. What is the name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, Mr. Gonna go ahead. Okay, 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 okay. So he's the executive director of Kona Educational Foundation, who is also impacting lives in Painesville and Liberia at large, and partnering with the Confident Builder Training Institute, the Vocal Mission Community in Painesville. So thank you, Kona. That's it. So in where?
Okay. So you are saying that we have to sit on the old mat to plant a new mat, which is 100% true, right?
Okay,
Because you cannot do some, you cannot put a roof on a house that you don't have foundation.
okay,
So there's no crumble. So that's true. But the problem here is we sit in high school and then we come out as a high school graduate, we don't read our constitution.
okay.
It's
Yeah,
one
we have a call. Call come back
Yeah.
with us.
So
So
I
we
think
have
that
to take
I mean the topic is
it's
so much.
just
It's
because
but I go.
hello caller, what's the name and where are you calling from?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
All right.
thank you, thank you.
Thank
So
you. Thank you so much.
it's actually we are getting all of time, so
Yes.
we just go to our people as we delve into it because recently Ambassador Geratino is also the president of the Federation of Painesville Youths, and they had a program on Friday. Attended that program where he's honored and welcomed several individuals to the various offices, including the five lawmakers in Painesville. So we just allow him to throw light on that as we.
oh that already Martinez.
No, you know you gotta talk, my man. My man, I know, but myself, I was surprised when I see you. I know different institution. I know why you always into this different programs. They want that one. I know about you.
The reason is our country, you know, I been a victim of the war.
Okay.
During the Civil War, I got lost for 6 months. Yeah, I got lost for 6 months, and it was God that saved my life. So, and then we came to a place where I started school very late. Started school very late, and then graduated late, but with the ambition, for education.
Okay.
Just you know just seeing people going to school every time, even after my master's program, going back to school, just to get, because we are way behind. Liberia is actually far way behind when it comes to education, very far way behind. So we have to put our hands in most of the training programs to help our young friends who did not experience the war. That's why when I see people talking about protests, it can really baffle me, right? People did not see the war. Most of our young people that can participate into protest did not see the war.
That's what you think?
I was born in the war.
Okay.
I was born in the war. I have not left this country since I was born. I stay in Liberia. The only country I traveled to is the 15th country of Liberia.
That sounds interesting.
The only country I traveled to, the 15th country of Liberia. I've not left the country. This is my country, and I know it. So most of our young people who protesting now, who again they wearing political regalia, they are militant. They didn't see the war. So in 2019, when that just reaction, that campaign, my son, my second son, was just 1 year and a half, and I worry a lot because I was thinking that we're going back to war, and the very thing that some of us suffer in the war, our children were about to suffer the same thing, and graciously God came in and God rescued the situation. These young women did not see the war. Why should they suffer another war for at the detriment
Victor,
of
you agree? You agree with him?
Oh,
Oh, so that's not better than you see a video.
And the story.
They did not see the war. So I was thinking that time during the protest, right, that our country was going back to war because of one man belly.
Can you imagine?
One man belly, because the man want to carry money to his home, he want to do this and do that, so he has to put people together to go against government, to protest and SYC. We're not saying don't exercise your political right, which is on the constitution, but you got to be cognizant of the fact that Liberia came from war, that there's no need whatsoever to go back to war. So we will keep engaging, even up to 50 years. We will keep engaging the young community to make sure that that Liberia don't retrogress back to the war. That we should never in our lifetime fight war in this country. Even when it comes to economic war, they say no food, we shouldn't fight that kind of war.
Okay.
It's painful, it's hurtful to see our country at this stage. At this stage. So we come to the Pinsville Federation of Pinsville Youth that you talk about. You see, I always say, I have to declare that.
Yeah, you talk everything because we are trying to just climb
the
us.
Federation of Pinsville Youth is the mother organization. It's a federation that controls all youth organizations in Pinsville.
Okay.
And as such, when you are running an institution, you got to be under the federation. I have to go to the federation because I run an institution. So I have to be with the federation. That's one fact. Yesterday, we noticed over the years since President Boakai took office, he appointed officials in Pinsville. And then we have 5 lawmakers. We have 5 electoral districts in Pinsville.
Okay.
We are like Magibi County. Pinsville.
You mean Pinsville is like a county?
Yes, it is a county.
Oh, okay.
Pinsville is like Grand Bassa County.
Wow.
Grand Bassa have 5 electoral districts. Pinsville has 5 electoral districts. Magibi 5 electoral districts. We are bigger than Bapolu. We are bigger than SANOH County. We are bigger than Riverside. We are bigger than Maryland.
You mean in land space or
in terms of electoral districts? Even in terms of human, we are over 75,000 human beings in Pinsville.
Okay.
Over 75,000 residents of Pinsville. Pinsville had the biggest commercial hub in Liberia, red light.
The main way through.
Yeah. So we had our lawmaker, 5 of them in 2023 went to elections. Only 1 returned.
Who is that? Who is that?
Honorable Samuel Anders.
Okay.
He returned. We had 4 new lawmakers. Honorable Marcus Thomas, Honorable Mistress Priscilla Cooper, Honorable Kane, Sekou Kane, and we have Sumo K. Moba.
Okay.
The 4 of them got they are new elected officials, in Pinsville, and then Honorable Anders. So we thought it was important for the Federation of Pinsville Youth to have that acquaintance with our lawmakers. And by virtue of the fact that they are lawmakers in Pinsville, they are automatically a statutory board member of the institution. So we also have to have that acquaintance with them and appreciation for them and welcome program for them into the city of Pinsville. Honorable Bestman, who is the potential head of the board of the Federation of Pinsville, you was also appointed by President Boakai It's the first time becoming city mayor in Pinsville. So it was a fact that we also had to welcome him to the city. Honorable Fagon as well. He's a Liberian, but first time being the head of LBS,
Okay.
right? Honorable Coke Bangalo. These people that were appointed in Pinsville by President Boyaka, the Federation thought it was to, call them, welcome them, and officially certificate them on their favorite appointments, confirmation and heads of entities in our city. So that was all about the program, and even the Liberia Business Association president, he has been one person who has always opened the business association office to the young people. When you get money to host program, just call him. Mr. Sutter will give you a hall to you.
You mean Jim Struttle?
Yeah, he will give you a hall to you free of charge.
Okay.
He will provide coverage, he will provide water, everything will give you free. He has done that for the very his first term, 4 years. He did that 4 years without interruption. Even the business, even the PRS program, the professional institute program we held at that business association place, free of charge.
Okay.
He also won his second term as president of the Liberia Business Association. So we thought it was very prudent enough that the federation also recognized his tremendous efforts and his support to youth development in Pinsville. And so that's why we actually had that program to let them know that we're around, that the federation stands strong to work with everybody. We're trying to de-escalate the issue that had to do with protests. We'll talk about that later time. We don't want people to be the other cities in Liberia that every day that we protest. We want our children to wake up one morning, go to school, come out, sit down in front of television, study their lessons, and enjoy their little small life. It will keep Liberia peaceful. Nobody will think about going to America. They'll not be denying us visa. They'll not be stressing on us son. We're peaceful. So yeah, we had our program so we can have that connection with them, not to beg them for money or so, but to have that friendly connection with young people, have coexistence with our lawmakers and our city officials and stuff. That was just the internet program.
Okay, so you are listening to the program Youth and Society. We are actually on the time, so we just give our guests allow them to give their parting comments as we take leave of you on Youth and Society. So I think we'll start off you, Victoria.
I realize in the corner, so you're not seeing her most often.
Okay. She's Atrina.
Yeah, Arena.
Arena.
Okay, so we'll start with you. Sorry.
Okay. Before we leave, I want to encourage young people out there, especially young women, potential young women out there, to never give up. Always focus on what you are doing and never let anything people say get to you, because our men nowadays, if you even find how you dress them at home, oh, your clothes is fine. Never say my wife dressed me at home.
Oh,
Already.
I'm begging you.
Seriously, my dad be like, Aria, where's my clothes? You don't pack my clothes. I say, oh, Jesus, your own clothes, someone should go for you. When you coming from wage, Pole Palo can GSROC. Arena, your clothes found me. So they won't appreciate you say, she dressed me at home, my wife cooks a lot, I eat, I'm energetic to do what I'm doing, making the money I'm making. So I want to encourage you to be who you are and focus on being a good leader.
Okay, I'm actually learning for you. Well, go. Okay, Victoria, go ahead.
Okay, so my parting statement would just be, as a female, always have in mind that you can do more.
Okay.
Don't allow what he says. Other females, some reason that other females can reach certain level. So you shouldn't allow they say, I say, she say to allow you to come. And you should always remember that no matter what happened, forever the greater your story, the greater your problems. So nothing good comes easy. So as a female, you should always get in mind that you will absolutely meet these men. They will always say what they want to say, but you have to bring the changes. And also, I want to use that statement you've been saying, standing on your own mat to fly a new mat, right? So also, I'm standing on this own mat right now, or platform. I'll be here, I think, on Monday. I'll be in the studio on Monday again,
Okay.
because I'm having a conference that I'm hosting called Transformational Leadership,
Okay.
where I invited other people. So I'm also using it as a means to say, females, you're also welcome to come to sit on this conference to wherein we transform followers into leaders. So that's it.
You seems to be a potential leader. Because you speak like a leader. Okay, Ambassador.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being flanked by these two energetic and
And you just sitting right in the right
I ain't talking
position.
shit. I don't want trouble. I ain't want trouble
They
for them.
put like gender, hold the gender, you know anyway.
And one day we hope that the president will appoint men as general minister so we can see what
That
the men
for
are
that one would.
Now I
In
will
fact,
not have
in fact, I
you.
want to be general minister next time.
Okay, I don't know, Nana.
So, but it was a very good conversation, and we are always grateful to the True FM family, most especially you and your co-hosts, for always allowing us on your platform, most especially on the Youth Society, to always talk to our young people to change one way or the other into a positive, young generation. Um, the program, the leadership program the orientation is a 27. It will start at 10:30. It's just a 1 hour orientation. It's actually to introduce the lecturers, the presenter to the students, and some other partners that will come. By the matter of fact, we'll be having Yona Liberia at that program. They're going to come and lecture on scholarship opportunities. We'll be having John. He run a satellite program in Liberia. He will be coming as well. We will have one of Liberia luminaries. Her name is Madam Vivian Dobe. She will be at that program to also encourage them, into female leadership as well. So we are grateful that we will be achieving our goal sooner or later. The official classes start on the 11th of May. It's a 4 weeks program. After the 4 week, the first cohort end, and then we'll pick up the second cohort, and so far and so we'll keep going on and on and on and on. So we are grateful to always have this opportunity on your platform. We are grateful to our females that are listening, even though you didn't have the opportunity to call. But we say you can check on our Facebook page. You can, if you don't, you're not friend with us on Facebook, I will leave my number. My number is 0775 574870, 0775 574870, 086 356283. You can call me and we'll direct you the hall, and you can come there and you can get registered and participate into this program. Our program is actually taught by a professional from the University of Liberia. All of them are master's degree holders. They are students in leadership, in management, in other professional areas that our programs are actually looking at. And so we are encouraging the young people, the young women on Saturday to come and get this knowledge.
Okay,
There's no knowledge wasted,
okay.
And finally, we are encouraging the city mayor. I want to send one clear to the city mayor to kindly do away with the proliferation of how they call it, King Juice shops in Painesville.
Okay.
Everywhere in Painesville. Somebody give you change. Now you get somebody to open shop in the studio. You got one day money.
We'll begin
Yes.
here.
We will have to do away with that to save the future of our country. Our young people spoiling. That is why we are coming with most of the programs to bridge the gaps to make sure that we transform Liberia into the country that we want it to be. I want to say thank you so much for having us, and it was my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I've always been here. Thank you.
Okay, so Ambassador Gerald Tito is the executive director of the Professional Institute of Leadership Studies, and he been here with Madam Olivia. That's Victoria O. Small and Atrina W. Tama. They have been here, our guest here on Youth and Society here on Truth 96.1, and we're discussing issues surrounding youth here. So we say thank you for sitting with us on Youth and Society, and it was nice having you. And the discussion was very interesting and evident by our callers, and every one of them appreciated you for discussing issues surrounding youth in. So we'd love to have you again on the program Youth and Society. So thank you.
It's all my pleasure, Johnson. Anytime the Federation of Painesville, you will be coming over cleaning up campaign. The directors of sanitation will come on the program to talk about it later on. But it's always our pleasure to always be here. Just call anytime. We'll always be here. And trust me, we like the radio.
Thank you. So thank you. Okay, so check that we agree now.
Yeah. Actually, the discussion was fruitful. There are a lot of things that were discussed by our people. Ambassador Jared is somebody who always sits with us here. He tries to enlighten our mind. There are so many things that he has spoken of today that we consider as a food for thought. So We kill a lot of education today. Even those that were sitting, I think they can testify that indeed they have gotten a lot of knowledge today from the conversation, the fruitful conversation that we have. So we want to appreciate so much the management of RCR for giving this opportunity to us to have a youthful program like this. Everything may not be awful, but Ali, discussion to be on the basis of the young people, the activities and the doing of the young people. So
Okay.
so much.
So note this how we come to the end of today's edition of the program Youth and Society here on Truth 96.1. We are being the presenters Johnson, Flomo, Bantoma, and
SHIELK, SANOH.
so bidding you a pleasant weekend. Until then, catch out on the next Saturday, same time, the station, Truth FM 96.1. So this how we go home on today's edition of the program.
TV series.